What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for PayPal holdings with the ticker symbol PYPL. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So the last time I looked at PayPal was this week Tuesday, and that price bar was right over here. So a price closed right at the $59.30 level, which was this prior support. You can see that, the following days later, price continued push down lower all the way to the $57 level. It basically made a new all-time low for this downtrend, and then we saw a nice reversal on Friday. So we saw a little bit of bullish momentum on Friday. So what's going on in the chart, and what are we most likely going to do next? But first, let me answer this viewer's question. So they were wondering why this is not a bullish double bottom. Like, why did it not occur? I think that was the question. Like, why didn't we get a bounce from this $59 level? So I'll go over that right now. So basically, whatever you use, either supply and demand, support and resistance, you use RSI, MACD, you use volume profile, it doesn't matter what you use. Everything in the market is potential. So don't say support, it's potential support. Don't say resistance, it's potential resistance. This is a great case right over here. So I can just look at the same chart and show you guys a great example. So this was actually a double bottom right here. We bounced from the $67 level back here in July. We bounced from the $67 back here in December 2022. And then look what happened right over here. Price just sliced right through it. So why did it not act as support? Because, again, nothing is guaranteed in the market. It's not always going to be doing exactly what you expect. I mean, you can't expect the market to do exactly what you expect. Then you'd be winning 100% of the time, or it'd be like super easy. Everyone would just be doing it. So clearly, there was not a reaction off this level. Does that mean it's invalid? Not really, because price did come back to it underneath it and found resistance. So this clearly a key level, because price is testing numerous times. But in this case, there was a double bottom and price just sliced right through it, because you have to look at the other side of the story. So you were just looking at the bullish side. Hey, we're at support. Why didn't we bounce? Well, look at this major downtrend in play, and the measure moves lower, and everything just looking really bearish. You really think that support level is going to hold? Maybe at least momentarily, but sometimes it doesn't, and then this is what happens. Price just slices right through it. So now let's go back to where we are right now. Why didn't we get a bounce from this level? But look how bearish this move is. You think this little one, it's not even a double bottom, but let's just say this one little bounce was going to stop this momentum right over here? Not really. It could have. It looked like there was a small reaction. We saw a little small bounce, but that's nothing compared to this entire move down. It's not really relative in size for this entire move down. So basically, everything in the market is just potential. Just like I have this target right over here at the $52 level. This is potentially a target. We don't have to always reach measure move targets. But either way, if we don't reach it, that tells me some good information that there could be aggressive buyers in the market that want to drive up price. So basically, that's just a little lesson in why these normal patterns don't really work out, or why didn't we get any reaction off a level or stuff like that. You have to just read the story. So the story is that PayPal is extremely bearish, and it's going to be breaking support, because that's what a downtrend is. Think about it. Price is making lower lows, lower highs. So what is this doing? It's breaking the support. We're breaking the support. It's making lower lows, lower highs. So we're breaking the support. So basically, when we're in a downtrend, price is going to be making new lows. Okay, so that's just a little lesson in support and resistance. Anyway, so price continued lower after Tuesday. We saw a nice rally on Friday. So what does this mean? We're extremely overextended from this EMA. Price, I like to keep the EMA because price likes to trade near it. Whenever we get far away from it, we see a rubber band effect. So we're extremely far away from it, even further away than back here in the past. So let me show you guys with the arrow. So back here at the $58 level, price was about this far away from the EMA. And look how far away we are from the EMA now. We're just even more further away. So the market, it was extremely overextended. The SPY, the QQQ, a bunch of other stocks. So there's a good chance PayPal will also continue to pull back. So there's a very good sign for a pullback because we're far away from the EMA. We're still kind of near this level. And another thing is that levels aren't 100% like right to the penny. This is still considered, you could say, a double bottom. On a higher time frame, you won't even see this push lower. Watch, if I go to the weekly chart, see on the weekly chart, you don't see that push through. It's just like a wick through. So again, depends what time frame you're looking at too. Again, it can get really complicated really quickly. But either way, this is still technically, acting as a support. So we're still kind of near support. We're kind of outside this trend line because this showed kind of like a straight move down. We broke it, made a new low at the support, far away from the EMA. I've been looking for higher price targets, at least maybe to that EMA. So I'm looking for a pullback. We can get a very large pullback or just a small one. Depends on what price wants to do. But that's what I'm looking at for PayPal. I don't really have an exact target right now. Maybe back up to the 60s, low 60s looks like a decent target because that's where probably the EMA will catch up to. I don't see a lot of downside from here. To take the market down from here would take a lot of energy. I don't think the market will do that. To continue straight down, that would take a lot of energy. I don't think the market will do that. I think we're going to see a pullback, maybe to the mid 60s, low to mid 60s, maybe even the high 60s. We'll have to just wait and see. But this measure move is still in play until it gets invalidated. And if it will get invalidated once we break, we see a nice push up higher like this. It would take this much of force to invalidate this measure move target because it's still in play. So basically PayPal overall, macro, still bearish. Micro, meaning if we just look really short term like this, it looks bullish. So I'm looking for higher price targets for PayPal. Let's see how it comes right to my circle that I have right over here. And I'll give you guys an update on Tuesday. So let's see how the market opens on Monday. I think, there's a good chance for a continuation to the upside. It's not guaranteed. Like I said before, everything is potential. But I think there's a high likelihood of it occurring, at least a pullback. So looking for higher price targets for PayPal as of right now in the short term. Definitely not any reversal signs or any uptrend confirmation signs, for a complete reversal. So here's the weekly chart. And you can see that the measure move target is still in play. We had one attempt at it. This is the second attempt. Sometimes the second attempt could fail and we not reach the measure move target. That would be very bullish. So this could be a double bottom like this, double bottom that leads to, the rally higher. It could do that. I'm not saying it can't. As right now, has that shown me any signs of it occurring? Not really. So this is still bearish. We're making lower highs. Every high was lower than the previous one. EMA is pointing down. We're still below the $68 level, which is a key level. We need to get back above that and define it as support or just push through it by a large amount. So overall, it's still macro bearish. Micro, we could be seeing a pullback. Just like over here, this was micro bullish in this macro bearish pattern. So we can see the same thing occur here, a micro bullish pattern right over here. So I'm not really that bearish on PayPal anymore. I think we could probably still reach the $52 level depending on this correction higher. If it's really strong though, I might have to reconsider that we might not reach this target. So it just depends on what the market wants to do at the end of the day. That will tell me. So that's all I have for PayPal. Looking for a pullback just to simplify everything. This is Vee Trades and thank you for your time.